This next song is a song called Country Boy. And it's a very pretentious sort of a song because it grew out of a discussion about pretentiousness. As I was saying here last night, the last 10 years in Ireland have been very, very weird because there has been an outrageous economic boom, and what has mushroomed, as well as a lot of wealth, but an awful lot of pretentiousness has mushroomed out of this, and it's a little bit off-putting if you're a bit left-wing at all. The right-wingers are flying very high, but they're not actually, because it's all over. You know, as I said, we're back on skins again. But I was having a conversation in the midst of all that boom. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine about posers, and she came up with the best posery story I've ever heard, and it's that you can buy in a shop in Dublin, you can buy aerosol cans of spray-on mud, and the people who buy them, they all have one thing in common, is that they drive 4x4s. So you've got it. Well, I've seen this stuff myself, and it's marketed as Shropshire shit. And you know, you put your Shropshire shit on your chassis tractor, and you drive around the city. So that was the basis of this song. So it's a daft ditty, and I've been from Inverness down to Liverpool and lots of places in between over the last couple of weeks, and I've really had a wonderful time, and I think this is the last song that I'm going to sing on this trip, and I'm delighted to have met you, to have met Kember's Main, to have met Adrian Nation, and particularly I'd like to thank Dave Forshaw for taking the chance and giving me the gig type of thing. He's a great man and he does a lot for music, so you might give Dave a round of applause. I love you and leave you with a Country Boy. I'm sick and tired of songs that talk of setting people free, 'cause freedom's just another word for it's all the same to me. And I'm sick and tired of train songs and that lonesome whistle blow, and my baby's on that train, where she's bound I just don't know. 'Cause down along by the railway track is the place where I was born, but I never heard a whistle, I only ever heard a horn. And not knowing where that train is going is just a load of shit, 'cause it can only go to Sligo or to Dublin, and that's it. But still, I'm a country boy, and life's gentle and it's slow, and the one that's loud in the middle of the crowd is the one that I don't know. And silage in your nostrils and water in your well, and if that ain't kind of country, you can go to hell. Pair of cowboy boots that came from Mexico. They say they make them cheaper there, but really I don't know. And they make them in some sweatshop in a shack down in the ghetto, but the pointy nose would cut your toes and the heels are too stiletto. So I wear caterpillars to keep my feet firm on the ground. They're comfy and they're style enough for when I go to town. And I wear my faded Levi's, sometimes torn and sometimes not. They ain't pristine, but they're always clean, and they're the only ones I got. And still, I'm a country boy, and I know the stars at night, and the farmyards in the morning, and the slurry, and the cow dung, and the silage in your nostrils, and the water in your well. And if that ain't kind of country, you can go to hell. Football is the Gaelic type and soccer's just for tugs, and the pharmacy's the only place where you can buy your drugs. And I know all my neighbours, I know every cat and dog, and I know every tractor engine on its way home from the bog. And once I went to Nashville, all on a Trailways bus, in hopes of meeting country folks supposed to live like us. But high-rise and traffic jams as far as you can see, or being country in the city, hey, will never wash with me. But still, I'm a country boy, and I wear it on my sleeve. I've got real dirt in my mud flaps, got no reason to deceive. Yeah, the cars are kind of dirty, and the farmyards kind of smell, and if that ain't kind of country, you can go to. And still, I'm a country boy, and I wear it on my sleeve. I got wheel dirt in my mud flaps, got no reason to deceive. Yeah, the cars are kind of dirty, and the farmyards kind of smell, and if that ain't kind of country, you can go to Nashville. Good night, and thank you very much. CD for sale out the back. All the best, thank you.